So first, let's start with the charts of Muthoot Finance. This is a weekly chart. So if you are seeing, Muthoot Finance has gone up till 16 and then it fell to around 9. So this fall was almost like 40% drop from the top heights, I guess. Let's see. So after such a downfall, it has to go up, not for the reason of price, but if you see the fundamentals of this stock, the quantitative, the PB ratios, it has always been this was the mean. If you are looking at this, this has been an average which it was going at, and then if you see, it is always the lowest in the COVID bottom, touched around this value, that is let me just remove my video down. If you see, it is around 2.4 or around, right, and it is exactly at that value right now. So I don't think it will extremely fast forward, because Nifty has to support this as a macros, and Nifty is already touched in the all-time or near the all-time highs. So I don't predict it will go drastically up, but I don't even think the move will be a sudden move, but a slow and steady move. So if you have seen this so far, now it has given a break and it is going up. So I think it will be more bullish for me than being bearish here. So if you see, this is a new move, is what I'm thinking like. But since if it breaks this the Ichimoku cloud, then I have a prediction that it will go drastically up. But let's let it settle for and consolidate for 1 to 2 weeks. I guess this month it has to settle and consolidate here, so it can be a strong move. But if you're seeing the volumes, it is gaining over weekly. It is moving up, and if it also confirms the PB ratio and the move, we can go forward and go with this. Let's see other fundamental factors why we have to Muthoot Finance. If you see PE ratios are really good. That is almost at nearly 12 to 13 zone. And if we see historical means, that is what I mostly care about. So if you see historic means, it's always at the same valuation. So it might not go drastically up, but if you have seen this, it was at 15 and always it was at 11. So this is the mean, so it's above the mean, so it shouldn't fly so high, but at the same time it should remain at the same price zone and go at, so this is indicating a neutrality here. And when we see PB, even this indicates a little bullishness, not extremely bullish. And if we see this indicate it is already bullish, so it can be bearish. And I am seeing here 10 years view. If we see 3 years view or 5 years view, it gives a complete different picture. But I always see in a big picture in mind whether there can be any drastic moves. So it can move down, and it can be in the same zone by 5 years, and if you see 3 years, it can be bullish. At the same time, let's see here, it can be bullish in 3 years time frame. If you see in 5 years, it is neutral, and 10 years also it's neutral. The same way, yeah. Now let's go to the profit margin. Profit margin have been stable, and recent results, it had gained a good percentage. So I feel that the 6% move which it has already given is a good move, and it has to be stable and consolidate here is how I feel. The next thing is about the free cash flow. So there won't be any sudden fall is what I am presuming. But if you are seeing, it has been unstable since a long time, and it has been in a downfall. So this for me is a bearish indicator, not a bullish indicator. So technical wise it is bullish, but fundamental wise it is neutral, not bearish or bullish, because everything is indicating neutrality more than bullishness. So I'll be more towards neutral side than being bullish on this one. So let's see the position and whether it indicates the same. So if we see the position, let's go through this. So if we see the position of this one, where is the Muthoot Finance here? So if we see the next month's position, we are not in a neutral way, but if you see the delta, it's almost like we are 76. So if you see the curve, right, it indicates it's in a neutral position, but it is not a neutral trade. It is actually a delta positive trade, but the delta is really less. So if we increase this, so the delta is going to increase. So the curve is going towards this. So basically it is a bullish trade, but we are bullish neutral, not exactly bullish. So this is what the Muthoot Finance looks like. Let's see what are the reports, trend reports for this one. So if we see all the reports, I'm going to the overview. Let's not go through all the results, but everyone is giving a target of above like 15% here, and if you're seeing RICO, it is mostly they're targeting towards the top, and everyone is bullish. Most of the time they are bullish, but since January, February, in May there are more reports towards this, but here it is neutral, not a lot of buy signals, but always neutral. But ICICI has given a hold, so it's important to go through this and to go through and take a gist of it. So if we go through the entire report, the main key point is to read this. So if you see, the management guidance is upwards of 15%. So they see that in non-gold segment they are growing by 15 to 20% AUM. That is good, because actually most of the players are moving towards gold. So Muthoot Finance is trying to move towards others, but their core is into this, so they have to be focusing on this mostly. And again, if you are seeing, the competition from banks continues to remain a key challenge for growing. So this is the why they have given the neutral stand here. And launching of new product like let's say small business loans and personal loans through leveraging existing customers. Yeah, so they are diversifying their portfolio, which others have already done, but again, this is one of the key importance. Now, what are the key risks here which they are saying is improvement in this one, NIMs. This is one risk, but I don't know, this is a reverse of risk is what I feel. The NIMs have to improve. And the competitive intensity, yeah, so the competitive intensity is what is correct in this one. So we can remain as a neutral position on this one. This is what ICICI suggests. Even if we see here, even Muthoot Finance is neutral, not long, but they are neutral. And the target which they have given is good, but again, these guys are also pointing out the same thing. They're not bullish, but everyone is neutral to hold. But technicals are bullish, so I will put a strict stop loss here and also move to a bearish stand once it shows me a bearish signal.